Let's have a look at its first look. Let's have a look at this motion pictures of The Lion. Well, this really looks very exciting, and I'm sure you guys want to take more details about this. And to talk about more, I would like to call upon stage the director himself with a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome the man himself, a filmmaker, a renowned filmmaker known for his expertise around socio-political themes such as Ganga Jal, Apaharan, Rajniti, Arakshan, and most recently, ladies and gentlemen, he has won the drama series Ashram. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for none other than Prakash Jha. Can I have a mic, please? Sir, welcome.
Thank you. And in line, good evening again. Thank you. आदत सी पड़ गई है. It's been a pleasure. We have known about Arvind ji for a long time. We respect him as a content producer, as a film producer. Now, of course, he began this movement of OTT in Telugu. I have been a huge fan. I'm also a fan of his son, who is a great actor. I have known Samir ji for some time, and I've seen the way he picks his content, the way he nurtures it, and the way he has produced meaningful content, entertaining content, and popular content. We have been talking for some time of working together, of doing something, and I didn't know that it will come about in such a wonderful way. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Preeti called me up, approached me, and proposed this subject. I didn't have any idea about who was doing it or how it was going to be done, but the moment the idea was given to me, I grabbed it. Because, as Arvindji was telling, very, very small percentage of today's generation knows about the man who changed India. He honestly gave India the economic independence which we had struggled for, close to 45, 50 years. And he brought about changes and systems in our polity, in our economy, in our society, in our everyday life of this country, which now is completely irreversible. We are what we are today because of those 5 years, 91 to 96. In every way, good, bad, ugly, whatever you say, but we are the product of those 5 years. Right from the time of Jayaprakash Narayan's movement and the period of emergency, we have been active. We have been active as storytellers, as filmmakers, as observers, as learners, as whatever. And we have seen how the societies in this country has progressed or has moved. When I came to this city, Mumbai, we still had to, walk and wait at some shop to be able to make a telephone call. We had to book a trunk call, an ordinary one or a lightning one. We still used to get postcards and telegrams. We had to pay huge bribes to be able to book a telephone call, telephone instrument. We have gone through that period. We know how closed our economy was. We know what became of this country during those 5 years. That this nondescript, diminutive politician from Hyderabad, who was almost on the verge of retirement, he had packed his bags, he has packed his books, he had already started sending them away. He had rented a flat in Mumbai because that's where probably he was going to get a Rajya Sabha seat from. He had also contemplated to become a Mahant in a mutt. He had been banished from the political landscape. Rajiv Gandhi didn't give him a ticket in 1991 to contest. I mean, he used to contest from Ramtek. And that man knew exactly what had to be done to this country, and he got the opportunity, or he maneuvered to get this opportunity because he had the will to do it, he had the guts to do it. He did not create an opportunity. The opportunities were there, but nobody had the guts to take those steps. He had it. He gathered a team, and the greatness of the man was that he never took any credit for whatever happened. I mean, he gave credit to Manmohan Singh, gave credit to Nehru, he gave credit to Rajiv Gandhi, he gave credit to INC, he gave credit to the history of this country. Remained in the shadows. If you listen to his speeches, if you read what he has written, and if you see what he did, and you see how he maneuvered with just one single aim to put this country ahead and take it, in line with the developing countries of the world. When he took over, we had no growth. We had negative growth. We could not pay our installments to the IMF. We were defaulting. We didn't have 1 week's money in our banks to pay for the oil which we needed to import. When he left this country as Prime Minister in 96, we had a growth of over 8%, which is no mean feat. We had every investor in the world lining up to invest in our country. You know, there was no South Korea before 91. By 96, the South Korean products were household names in this country. So what he did, the vision that he had, the man who did not claim to be anything, and not only history, his own party, his own people have been unjust and cruel with him. But the time has come when people understand and people have started remembering him, people have now started talking about him. And I hope we will have a small part in telling Narasimha Rao's story. So this gentleman should get his due, and generations will remember this man who meant so much for this country. I had this great opportunity, and I would like to thank Arvindji. I'm delighted to have Samir on board, and I'm positive that, you know, this partnership will produce, you know, great things, because there is a will and there is a good mind out here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. May I please request all our dignitaries to take a seat? Thank you, sir. And now we are open for the questions.
Hi sir, this is Varun here from Indian Television. My question is for Mr. Allu Arvind. Sir, you have announced this major partnership with Applause, and you're ending this year with a bang with the release of Jersey. What can we expect from you for the next year, and when do you plan to announce your Ramayana project which has been in the works?
I don't want the focus to be shifted to few other things which I am making. But still, this 31st, of course, Jersey is releasing. Next year I'll be releasing Shahzada, and a couple of other projects are there. Ramayana is a long, we have started about 3 years back. It'll take 2-3 years more. I'm not expanding on that because I want the focus to be here on what we made.
How much time did it take to put the whole project together? Because biographies are very difficult. Biographies are complex and, you know, need so much of understanding of character, and you've got absolutely the best team. You know, you've got a great director, you've got a fabulous production house. And how much time did it take to mount this whole thing and, you know, sort of bring it together soon?
The thought came about a year back. Why not we tell P.V. Narasimha Rao's story? The thought came about a year back, and the thought evolved as why not we make this as a national web series? And it evolved like that. It took 1 year for us to reach here.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Arvindji, for your great endeavor.
Thank you.
See, my question is, you know very well that how a star became a megastar with the help of, see, the background support, that's fans. Similarly, for our former Prime Minister, see, you don't think he need a background? Just like, see, whatever reforms or things he has made goes to the credit of Congress, as Prakash has explained already. Nobody knows what Narasimha Rao has done. Currently, whatever things going on in India became the credit of BJP. In a situation like this, how can a web series take momentum among the public? Somebody should be there to support this series. Maybe a political party or a group of people. Without their support, do you think you can develop it into a popular series?
Prakashji is asking you, I think.
Why don't you say that? Why
Did you
don't
get confused?
You can go now.
To answer your question,
Yes, sir.
actually the very fact that we have set out to make this series, bought the rights of the book and are now doing it, itself is, putting this story out in the public domain and to tell the story of Narasimha Rao. I think a partnership like this is people who are interested enough and, what shall I say, powerful enough to want to tell this story. I don't think you need support of political parties or lack of that. I think, this is a very large studio from South India. This is, we are a reasonably large studio from Bombay. There's been no one as eminent and capable as Prakash Jha to tell this story. So I don't think we need any more help in this. What we do want, of course, is to be able to tell a really fantastic story, to bring the real truth of Narasimha Rao's life and times out to the public in a entertaining and, provocative, not provocative, but in an interesting manner, and put it out to platforms. We've done that before. And I think that's the most important thing, to tell a good story and to be able to tell his story well.
And the medium, it's English, I think.
The medium will be in the languages that, he spoke and wrote 16 languages, including Sanskrit. So I don't think it's just English, it's a multilingual.
बी टाउन की हर लेटेस्ट अपडेट, सेलेब्स की हर छोटी बड़ी गॉसिप्स, आप सभी के चहीते सितारों की पूरी कहानियां, सब कुछ मिलेगा आपको हमारे चैनल इंडिया बॉलीवुड वायरल पर। जाने से पहले हमारे इस वीडियो को लाइक और शेयर जरूर करें, साथ ही हमारे चैनल इंडिया बॉलीवुड वायरल को सब्सक्राइब करना बिल्कुल ना भूलें।